Welcome back. The wildfires that have been ravaging the United States are all set to become the costliest disaster ever to hit the country. What you're seeing on your screens right now are not images out of a Hollywood movie. This is what Hollywood Hills looks like today. Wildfires have ravaged the state of California in the US. At least 6 separate wildfires have broken out in different parts of California, and it continues in 2 separate places, Eaton and Palisades. While the fires are far from being brought under control, nearly 160 square kilometer area has already been consumed. To put this in context, for those living in India, the area that has been consumed by the fire is larger than some of the Indian cities like Chandigarh and Kochi. Los Angeles authorities are clearly fighting a race against time to stop the wildfires before the crisis spirals out of control.
Palisades fire. Yesterday evening, there was a significant flare-up on the northeastern boundary of the fire, threatening Mandeville and Sullivan Canyon areas. We immediately redeployed resources from the San Fernando Valley to begin evacuation and extinguishment efforts with a relentless air attack utilizing all available aircraft in the area. I can now report that we have increased the fire's containment from 8% to 11% with 3,712 personnel that are assigned to this incident. The fire is now at 22,660 acres with all evacuation orders and warnings. They all remain in place.
There is nothing that I will not do for the city where I was born and raised. And I know that that goes for all of us. So let me be clear about something. The fire chief and I are focused on fighting these fires and saving lives, and any differences that we might have will be worked out in private. But right now, our first and most important obligation to Angelenos is to get through this crisis. This tragic event will bring us together. We will stay together. We will get through the fires, and then we will rebuild our city, and we will rebuild our city even better.
And the numbers are mind-boggling. 16 people so far have lost their lives due to these wildfires. 12,000 structures have been razed to ashes, including homes, businesses like restaurants, shops, and also iconic community landmarks. Over 1.5 lakh people have been evacuated so far. 14,000 firefighters have been deployed to douse these fires. But even as we speak, only about 15% of the fire has been contained in Eaton, one of the hotspots of wildfire in California.
The Eaton fire is now estimated to be 14,117 acres with 15% containment. Over 7,000 structures are damaged or destroyed, and 2,832 firefighting personnel are assigned to the Eaton fire. Elevated critical fire weather conditions are predicted to begin this evening and continue through Wednesday. Moderate to locally strong Santa Ana winds will affect Los Angeles County today and tomorrow, and again Monday through Wednesday. The Los Angeles County Fire Department will be prepared.
And those lucky few who did manage to return to their homes after the fires were doused in some parts of the state were reduced to tears. What they saw when they returned were just remnants of what they called their homes and was an abode for lifelong memories. 12,000 such buildings have been destroyed by the wildfires, which are still raging on. Independent studies have pegged the economic losses of these fires somewhere between $135 to $150 billion. But these are yet to be doused. People returning to their homes, this is what they found.
Never seen anything like it. My in-laws' family lost their son last year to a heart attack at 39. So for them to lose him and their house in a year, it's been tough. Feel for my wife and their family, but everybody here, it's not easy.
All my best friends have lost their homes, so, but you know, they're alive. And we've lost, you know, a dear member of our church, but she's with God, and our whole town is grieving.
Several Hollywood celebrities, including Paris Hilton and Mel Gibson, are amongst those Los Angeles residents who lost their homes to these wildfires. Here's how some of the residents responded as they returned to their houses.
Well, first we were watching the news, and as we were watching the news, when we saw that the high school had caught fire, we pretty much knew that was it. We pretty much knew it was coming this way, and there was nothing that was going to be able to happen because we knew there were no fire department presence here, which we understand. But then we were watching our Ring camera, and we could see fireballs just rolling up the street.
Yeah.
And then we could.
At 6:45, the fire approached our porch.
And
our porch's bricks are still up, but
yeah,
and then it just shut off.
And then the Ring camera just shut off.
That's the death time of our house.
So yes, time of death 6:45.
The fire was coming down, a ball of fire. It hadn't made it to my house, but then I woke up and I seen it coming, so I had to start evacuating. I grabbed my dogs, you know, and I didn't have enough water. Wasn't water, and my house burned out to the ground. So
I smelled smoke. I was sleeping, of course, and my dog alerted me that there was trouble. And when I looked outside, there's embers flowing across my yard. My whole neighborhood is gone. It was a beautiful, unique place.
As fires continue to rage on, neighbors like Mexico have sent their firefighters to assist in efforts to douse the blazes.
This is what friends do. This is what relationships are all about. Friends in need, being there for one another. We want to be there for the people of Mexico in times of need and disasters, and we're incredibly humbled and grateful that the president was willing to send the crew you see behind me. They'll be out on the lines within the next 24, 36 hours, and we're very, very grateful.
That's all we could pack for you in this broadcast, but do come back on the other side to join my colleague Sagarika as we talk about political wildfires that are raging in Delhi.